Hello everyone, this is Kalen Vasquez from Diving Dragon Games and YourCardSleeves.com, here with another update. Now, I apologize for the fact that it's been taking me so long to start manufacturing the sleeves, but trust me, the wait has been worth it. Needless to say, the proper materials are a different beast when compared to the prototype materials like this little guy. These behave themselves pretty well, but have no fear, some progress, well, a lot of progress has been made actually. First off, I wanted to say that it's taking me so long simply because I finally have my hands on the proper materials to make the sleeves. I've been following all the manufacturer directions for applying coatings and this, that, and the other thing. And of course, well, if you follow the manufacturer's directions, it's going to go wrong with the specific materials. First off, I got my hands on the proper white plastic. It is acid-free, it will not dissolve your cards or anything like that. It's actually made to be very durable. Unfortunately, if I follow the manufacturer's directions for the print coating, as you can see, the second I hit it with a clear coat, it comes right off. Don't worry, there's a build-up and a payoff to this. This is not the step that I'm stuck on anymore. You'll see in a minute. But it just splits on the brush lines, and I haven't had a chance to test it with a sprayer. I'm actually doing that this weekend. But it does split if I follow the manufacturer's directions. However, I did pioneer a process during the prototype stage that's really working for me right now. So you've got your splits there, but during the prototype stage, I used my own method for application. And as you can see, no peeling. Nada on the peeling. In fact, it looks amazing. The slight brush marks you can see there are simply because I had to use a brush to apply the clear coat. I picked up a spray gun today. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a test with that this weekend. I've also done a little... Oh, I also should tell you, I've been mentioning on the updates that I'm having a hard time getting the clear plastic now. Well, have no fear, the clear plastic's here. It's actually got really nice clarity. And the best part is, I was forced to do when doing the printing, I was forced to get a different plastic than I originally planned. Don't worry, there were multiple options for acid-free plastics. I went with one of the others. This plastic is actually slightly different from this plastic, and when I do a heat weld, it makes... The best way to describe it would be an alloy right on the edge. That's actually a much more durable weld than had I done either of these plastics to themselves. I've actually done multiple tests with a heat sealer, and yeah, I get a more durable weld. I haven't done a proper weld the size that I've been planning, which is 1/20th of an inch. I will actually be custom modifying a heat welder this weekend. You tell I'm going to be busy this weekend. Also, here's another one of the samples that did the splitting after the clear coating, but I wanted to show you one very important thing. They're passing one of my trademark tests, which is what I call the pointy metal object test. Now, you'll see several on YouTube saying, oh, I've gotten these custom sheets printed, and it just rubs off with their fingers. In fact, when I first did this, it did just rub off with my fingers until I clear coated it. With the clear coat, however, no damage. Just a little bit of a grab there. And yeah. This clear coat that I'm using is specifically formulated for outdoor use. It's made for the sign printing industry, so it's made to be flexible and go on objects like this. And yeah, it's abrasion resistant. I actually have had to get down, I had to use my digital caliper to figure out exactly how much coating to apply, because apparently the difference between the difference from it just sloughing off and taking a knife is hard to see by eye, but there is a significant difference. So I now know exactly how much coating to apply. Once again, I'm going to be doing a spray gun so that it's uniform. And another thing that I've been testing, also they're folding up this way because of just the way I've been storing them. They actually will lay flat, don't worry. And when you put cards in the sleeves, they'll lay flat as well. But one other test that I've been doing is taking the clear plastic and just rubbing it over the surface. I know that seems odd, but I need to make sure that there's no bite or high friction when you go to shuffle. These things slide together extremely easily, so shuffling will give you absolutely no problems. So, if all goes well with my testing this weekend and next week, production will begin hopefully by the either next Friday or the Monday following. So I'm going to be setting up a email address at www.yourcardsleeves.com to start accepting all of the images that people are getting for their Kickstarter sleeves. And I do need to email a couple of you because there are still some outstanding payments, and a couple of international orders do need to pay the additional shipping, but I'm going to make that process as painless as possible. Also, I've fallen in love with public domain artwork for magician posters, if you couldn't tell. You get some really good art. Thurston is one of my favorites so far. He's just got really good quality stuff. And I wish the quality was a little bit better. The plastic wrinkled on me, but Houdini's work is also in the public domain. So if you can find some vintage Houdini posters and you are worried about, reproduction rights, well, Houdini's work is in the public domain. Any artwork pre-1922 is guaranteed in the public domain. And then there's all kinds of fun stuff. I've just had to go into this for marketing purposes. But yeah. Needless to say, things are coming along swimmingly. Quality is amazing. I need to clean my print head because of all the testing I've been doing. It's actually starting to clog on me. But fortunately, I've got 8 printers ready to go, all modified for this purpose. Yeah. Production beginning very, very soon. And hopefully by the end of September, I'll be taking new orders. Once again, this has been Kalen Vasquez from www.yourcardsleeves.com as well as divingdragongames.com, signing off.